on a little blue shelf. They all belong to Timothy, he chose them himself. They have a lot of fun playing everywhere. So let's get to know them, and we'll start with the bear. He's called Gumper, he likes to snooze in the sun, and here's little Mutt, he's always doing it wrong. This is Woeful the monkey, he looks quite sad, but he's never ever grumpy. And Stripey the zebra, whose wool is very lumpy. And who's this lying on the ground? Her name's Getup, she's always falling down. Stripey's her friend, but so is everyone else. They're Timothy's special friends on the animal shelf.
One evening, it was almost bedtime, and some of Timothy's special animals were missing from the animal shelf. What's happened to the others, Stripey?
Gumper said they were going to the Bluebell Wood for a picnic.
Oh, I hope they haven't got lost.
Just look at the moonlight.
It's like sunlight.
Well, little Mud, that's because there's a great big full moon shining down.
The animals weren't the only ones to enjoy looking at the moon. That very day, Timothy had been learning about the moon at school.
Real people have actually been all the way to the moon. Oh, yes. And they've walked about on the moon. You have to wear space helmets and you bounce around and your legs move quite slowly.
How do people get to the moon, Timothy?
You have to go in a special metal space rocket and whoosh up into the sky.
What's the moon made of?
I don't know. Some people say it's made of cheese, but we'll talk more tomorrow. Good night.
Come on, it's time we all went to sleep.
Wouldn't take long to get to the moon. It looks so huge. Can't be far away. Listen, everybody, I've been thinking about the moon. What about it, Woeful? If people can go to the moon in rockets, why can't we?
Yes, why not?
I want to whoosh to the moon in a rocket.
We can bring back some moon cheese for Timothy to take to school.
Brilliant. Now, listen, we've all got to go and look for a rocket, and when we find one, we'll all fly off together. Oh, yes. Moon, here we come.
How can I find a space rocket all on my own? Oh, I've never even seen one. It's got to be metal, and we've got to get inside. We could get inside this. And it's metal. This must be a space rocket.
You've done jolly well, little Mutt.
Yes, oh, yes. This is a perfect space rocket.
Do we all have to go inside?
Of course. Hurry up. If you don't get to the moon and back soon, it'll be tea time. Oh, come on, give me some room. Come on, let me in.
Hey, wait for me.
Move up, everybody. Let little Mutt get aboard.
Thank you.
What happens next, Woeful?
The rocket goes whoosh, and we fly to the moon. Well, that's the problem. This rocket isn't going whoosh.
But Timothy never said the rocket's meant to go whoosh.
Oh, you're right, Gumper. I expect we have to go whoosh.
That's right. We've got to go whoosh.
Oh, well, let's do it then. Yes, come on then.
I can't do it.
This is it then. A deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh!
We're flying. We're flying.
Keep going. Whoosh. Hey, slow down. Whoosh. So, this is it. The moon.
The moon!
I can hardly believe it. We're on the moon.
We must be the first woolly animals ever to fly to the moon.
It was exciting, but bumpy.
Come on, let's start looking around.
Wait. We've got to walk like people walk on the moon. All slow and bouncy.
Slow, bouncy. Slow, bouncy. Slow, bouncy. Okay, great. We can do that. Now it's time to explore. Come with me, Getup. We'll go this way.
Look at all this moon grass.
And look at all these moon trees.
Look, a moon hedge.
Oh, how strange. This is a bit like the lane near home. It must be a moon lane.
Yes. Oh, listen. Hide! That moon car looked just like Timothy's mother's car. Let's get back to the space rocket. Lots more moon grass and moon bushes.
They're just like the grass and bushes in Bluebell Wood.
You're right, Gumper. And the moon trees are just like the trees in Bluebell Wood. Gumper, here's your favourite mug. The one with hedgehogs on. You must have forgotten to take it home after the picnic.
But how did things we left at our picnic travel as far as the moon?
We're not on the moon, little mutt.
Sorry.
If we're not on the moon, Stripey, where are we?
Shh. Listen. There's someone in our space rocket. I say. Oh, hello, squirrel. That's our space rocket. Oh, well, I suppose it's all right for you to store nuts in our rocket. We don't need it anymore.
Oh, I see. Are we in Bluebell Wood, Squirrel, and not on the moon?
Hello, squirrel. What's so funny? We didn't get to the moon after all, Woeful. I know that, Stripey. I don't understand it.
Yeah, we might as well walk home.
I wish I knew what went wrong. Got it. I know what we did wrong. Why we didn't get to the moon.
Oh, go to sleep, Woeful.
We weren't wearing space helmets.
Oh,
Don't be silly. That's the only thing Timothy told us about that we forgot to do. But this time, we'll get it right. Come on, come on.
I'm not going.
No.
Oh, all right, I don't care. Who needs a bunch of woolly animals? I'll go to the moon myself.
Bring us back some moon cheese, Woeful.
I will. I'm off to the moon now, on my own, tonight. I've got a new plan, you'll see. Oh, yes. This'll be a great space helmet. This'll get me to the moon. Final check. Space helmet. Back for cheese. Perfect. Here we go. Chick. I say. Chick. Wake up. I've got a plan. Let's fly to the moon together. I could climb on your back and you could fly us there in no time. Oh, please, Jig, be a pal. What do I do now? If I don't go back with some moon cheese, the others will laugh at me. Oh.
Good morning, Hey! Where's Woeful?
He said he was going to the moon.
What an adventure!
Woeful!
And what a flight! Hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, all the way to the moon and back. I bounced up and down all over the moon. Oh, you should have looked, you'd have seen me. Do you want to see what I found? A piece of cheese from the moon.
Was that really part of the moon?
Of course it was.
Woeful! That is amazing.
Have you been nibbling it?
Oh, it's a long way to the moon and back. You get hungry.
Timothy, you took the cheese out of the fridge.
No?
I need it for your lunchbox. Oh, there it is.
Is that our cheese?
Yes. You must have taken it last night when you were half asleep. I see you've been nibbling it. You shouldn't eat cheese before you go to sleep. It can give you strange dreams.
Woeful!
You said you got that cheese from the moon.
You said you'd flown there.
And back.
Did I say that? Well, I'd eaten too much cheese. It must have all been a very strange dream.
Timothy soon forgave Woeful for telling tales. He didn't really want his special animals flying to the moon. He'd much rather they stayed safely at home on the animal shelf.
Five soft toys on a little blue shelf. They all belong to Timothy. He chose them himself. They have a lot of fun playing everywhere. They're Timothy's special friends. They're Timothy's special friends on the animal shelf.